Kundalini energy it's creative energy that is suppressed inside of most people. It's that energy that's coiled up at the base of your spine. And this coiled up energy in so many traditions, this is why so many traditions depict the Kundalini as a serpent, okay? And when you awaken the serpent is what a lot of people have convinced you to believe that is a bad thing. Even in the Bible, that the serpent was the reason why Eve ate from the forbidden tree. And I'm gonna take it a step further, the nerve of me. If your Kundalini has not awakened, the only reason it hasn't awakened is because you are asleep. And so many traditions didn't want you to wake up. They don't want people to wake up, because when people wake up, they start questioning everything. They start questioning authority. They start questioning their belief systems, which is why they try to keep you away from this serpent energy. But when you awaken this energy, this is your creative energy. Now, this is the same energy that is awakened when you are sexually stimulated as well. But the thing that most people don't tell you is that this energy can be awakened anytime you want to be creative. But you have to know how to turn it on. And there's multiple ways to turn it on. You can turn it on through different forms of yoga. For me, I learned to turn it on through meditation. Just loving myself, just telling myself over and over again that I loved myself. And what it allowed me to do was drop down from this mental chatter down into the heart. And then as I kept telling myself I love myself over and over again, it's like the heart gave me a pass down to my base. And when I got down to the base, oh my goodness, that Kundalini awakened. Your Kundalini also awakens every single night that you go to sleep. When you enter a deep state of sleep, your Kundalini awakens anyway. The reason why I know this is because, again, the Kundalini energy is creative energy. And when you dream at night, you are releasing the Kundalini energy, which is the only reason you dream anyway. Because 9 times out of 10, you're operating throughout the day with the logic. So that's why your dreams are so wild, because the Kundalini energy is the energy of unlimited possibilities. And most people have been trained to suppress that energy in their awakened state, which is why that Kundalini energy only awakens when most people go to sleep at night. If you ever woke up and felt sexually aroused, that was the Kundalini energy. When you woke up in the morning, okay? When you have these outside of the box dreams, that's the Kundalini energy. It's creative energy. Sexual energy is also creative energy. And that energy is so freaking powerful that it can call another human being into existence. That's how powerful that energy is. And when I started realizing that, I said, man, I can use this energy to bring other things into existence. I can use this energy, I can transmute this energy into inanimate objects that I want to manifest into my physical life. And so I teach a technique that I call visualizing with your gut, or visualizing with the base or the root. When you learn to visualize down here, at the root, not only will you awaken the Kundalini, but you'll give the Kundalini direction when it awakens, because a Kundalini that awakens with no direction can be a very uncomfortable thing. This is what causes a lot of people to feel like they're possessed, because they awaken the Kundalini and the Kundalini doesn't have any instructions, so the Kundalini just takes over and runs wild. But you can awaken this Kundalini inside of you by visualizing with your gut area or visualizing with your root area. And these images that you implant into the base of your superconscious mind is going to give the Kundalini direction. And you can insert that energy into the images that you want to manifest, and it'll help you bring those things into fruition quicker. Because everything is happening at a superconscious and subconscious level anyway. By the time you experience it in physical life, it's already old news. But you start with visualizing at the base. Most people have a hard time visualizing because they're trying to do it with the head. But the head is usually filled with anxiety. When you learn how to visualize with the gut and awaken that Kundalini energy as you're visualizing, now you'll be able to manifest it in the physical form. And that's a tremendous amount of power. It'll give you so much power over your life. And now, so many people are against this, and I understand why. Because again, certain religions have taught you that the serpent energy is not good. Also, a lot of people have been trained to only read from one book, to only get truth from one source. But let me ask you something. How can something be evil if it's already inside of you anyway? Perhaps it's why people think they're evil for just being born. But I'm here to tell you that you are more powerful than you have ever been led to believe. I know this for sure. Not only do I know this for sure, but I live it every single day. And I don't even know who I was before I woke up the Kundalini energy. But I'll tell you what, it'll make you a natural rebel. It'll have you saying, screw all of these societal norms, and it'll have you going for what you really want deep down inside. It'll have you going for what you truly desire. So be careful waking up the Kundalini. You might quit a job. You might move to a new city. You might get a divorce. You might get married. Because that Kundalini don't know nothing about these societal obligations that you have. The Kundalini just wants to live itself out. That's all it wants to do. So it will make your life uncomfortable on earth if you are tethered to the societal norms that you have been conditioned to. So before you go exploring with this, you might want to have some kind of psychological evaluation on yourself to see if you can even handle such a radical awakening. Because this energy is, again, so powerful that it's the same energy that when you are sexually aroused, it's that same energy that creates a human being. So you're playing with something that can create worlds. So if you are very fearful of anything outside of your religious upbringing, if you are fearful of anything outside of social norms, then stay away from the Kundalini because it's not for you. Just live your life. But if you really want to awaken and live out your soul's desire, not the ego's desire, the soul desire. If you want to live out your soul desire, you awaken that Kundalini. And you let me know what you think when you awaken that joker. because it's here to, man, it's made me a peaceful rebel. I'm gonna tell you that. I don't give two shiznits of a fiznux about what anybody says about the way I live my life. It's my life. And it's made me a beast in business. It's made me a beast in all areas of my life. That Kundalini just wants to be free. That serpent just wants to be free inside of you. Again, it ain't for everybody. I think it is, but I just think people have been programmed to suppress themselves and suppress parts of themselves that these people that created these religious organizations, they don't want you accessing this stuff, because again, once you access stuff like this, you don't need those traditions anymore. You only got to read about things that you don't know about, because when you are living it, you don't need to read about it. You become the book. You read yourself. So this is why so many people are hesitant to discover these spiritual gifts that they have. It might make you more clairvoyant. You might find out that you're luckier. But this ain't the subject people want to talk about. They want to keep you in fear. So, I'm going to keep talking about this as long as you guys are interested in it. I'm not here to debate with anybody about, is the Kundalini evil or not? It's evil if you believe it's evil. It's bad if you believe it's bad. For me, it's been the best thing to happen to me, because it allowed me to live life at a richer level. Spiritually richer, I'm mentally richer, I'm physically richer, financially richer. I'm richer in health, in all the areas. Wake up that Kundalini under your own discretion.